And that's why they're not finding an audience that resonates with some of these.
This is like that guy at Ubisoft. It's like, how are our games failing? The critical reviewers gave it an 8. Yeah, the gaming critics said it was really good. Yeah, all the users said it sucked, but look at the review. Look at what the reviews said it was good.
Games. And now while the players are definitely making their contribution to muddying the water and making it difficult for some of these studios to nail down who their audience is, it doesn't help that these developers are looking in all the wrong places as well. I saw a tweet the other day from Michael Dowse, Larian Studios head of publishing, and it really hit the nail on the head because he was talking about how so many of these big budget games don't actually tell players what they are before launch, nor do they understand who that audience is before they launch. They rely on billboards, hype, and broad marketing campaigns, but they fail to build any real relevance or resonance before they release. It's a completely avoidable disaster, but it keeps happening because these games are assuming that they have an audience before actually trying to earn one. And that's where this industry keeps going wrong, because for years now, publishers have still been relying on outdated methods to try to figure out what players want. Metrics, surveys, focus groups, and curated fan feedback that's painting a imaginary picture of what that audience actually looks like. Now, what makes matters even worse is today's modern internet culture where people don't actually say what they think. They say what they think they're supposed to say.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody has opinions that are based off of, like, basically saying the thing that you're supposed to say. Having the opinion that you're supposed to have. You're not going to go off of that, like, off of that narrow road. That's it. Yeah, their opinions are given to them. Because of fear. What's everybody? I think a lot of the people that are in... So, basically, a good example of this is that if you look at any form of media, no form of traditional published media criticizes any element of DEI, and it unilaterally supports it with no critical evaluation whatsoever. And you can very clearly see this is not what average people think. It's not. And why is that? Why is that happening?
No, they perform for social approval, and if you're a game developer that's listening to that, well, you're going to get wildly inaccurate data on what players actually want. That's how we end up with insane takes like PC Gamer's recent article claiming that today's teens and young adults aren't interested in romance in video games. Really, the same teenagers and young adults that are obsessing and shipping Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail characters, the same
Well, to be fair, the ones that are doing that are actually 30-year-old bald men. But, yeah.
Fueling the insane success of visual novels and dating sims, they don't want romance. Interesting. But because a survey told them otherwise, now developers are going to run with that and take it seriously and start making games under the assumption that this is what people want. This is what happens when you rely on performative data rather than actual engagement. If today's teens and young adults...
common sense. You really think that teenagers don't want to have the ability to romance a teenage guy doesn't want to have the ability to romance the girl in the game with big boobs? Do you really, let's just take a step back here. Do you really